Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Kubera. Now that I'm back from holiday, of course, these videos were coming out as normal, although they effectively came out as normal for Kubera, Dargon, No RV, because that's what I recorded from all the way. But nonetheless, we are back. I had a lovely time. Thank you for asking, of course. Why did I find that so funny? Why did I find that so funny? Oh, I'm such a goof. But yeah, I had a lovely time. And honestly, I have missed recording. Genuinely, I have. So it's good to be back. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's jump right into this video. Channel members, patrons obviously get early access videos, patrons getting for the stuff you think is worth, click the button down below. Anyway, let's roll. Who is speaking in the last chapter? It's been 2 weeks. I don't remember. I don't remember who it was. I'm actually gonna go check. Hold on. I'm just going to check and refresh myself on what happened at the end. I know what happened, it's just I want to know who was speaking. This is the type of high quality content you expect from me. Okay, I was right. It was Sanfadi. I thought it was. I should have trusted myself. I was right. Oh my god.
Shak and Tala. I've only seen her from afar when I snuck off to check on Maruna while he was with her clan. But I do remember her being the least Rakshasa-like of any I've ever seen. While Maruna was out hunting and training, she'd just stay behind waiting for him, weaving flowers. But now, she's been Tarakafied since she got consumed back in N5. She's nothing like how I remember her. Taking a shortcut to grow changed her. In fact, you're nothing like how you were in your 4th stage either, Sanfadi. So is that why she's looking at us, but won't talk to us? Because her personality changed? Oh, that has more to do with something else, rather than her personality. You see, her soul isn't whole right now. Didn't her soul already go to Yama? I mean, that's what happens when a Rakshasa gets eaten. She didn't own an Azteca name, so of course she wouldn't have resurrected with her original soul. Actually, she went through what you did. When the god Hava were being slaughtered by the empowered Tarakas in N5, Shak and Tala was the only one dragged to the central node while still alive. They wanted to Tarakify her alive using the fragment. That's what the Taraka tried to do?
But why? For what purpose? They're worryingly sentient, aren't they? Even the ones back then.
I don't get it. My mother gave me the fragment because she wanted to save me. But Shak and Tala's isn't Taraka's daughter or anything. So why would she bother? I guess she thought it was worth the trouble. Anyway, so you're saying she still has her original soul, just not intact? And that's why she's so out of it? How did that happen? She got connected to a human who used the fragment, and God Hava ends up destroying her soul. Who knows why or how she still has some of her soul, but regardless, she doesn't seem normal.
That might be much worse than if she just had her soul intact.
I was hoping she'd get better once she reached her 5th stage, but...
Season 3, episode 409, finale 11. Wow, this one can really take a take a hit, bruh! Oh god, the classic. Typos and typesetting errors and just misspellings in my webtoon. Wouldn't be the same without it. Oh my lord, let's go. I thought they'd be easier to take down than the Tarakas since they don't block transcendentals, but apparently not. You think it just happens to be highly resistant to our attributes? Or maybe it's weak against a particular attribute? Leez, try talking with some other attribute. Oh, I forgot you can't hear me. She's such a ditz.
It's way bigger than Kalavinka. Things weren't this bad when I got here with God Kubera. I mean, how are we still struggling even when God Agni and Vi here with us?
Leez, stop zoning out. A bastard seems to be resistant to multiple attributes. You try hitting him with a different one.
Oh, and you know how to steal the space where they keep spawning from? I mean, you must have seen something in M5. I get deja vu looking at this panel of Leez here. I feel like we get so many shots like this of Leez. I just got mad, like, what? It was uncanny. Watch out! Oh, that seemed effective. And everyone seems to have taken note. Now that they've spotted me, I'll be their primary target. So everyone, please steer clear of me for a moment.
Yeah. They're very eldritch, aren't they? More so than the Taraka, if you ask me.
What I've seen so far doesn't seem to use any transcendentals. It's pretty slow, nothing I can't dodge. As for durability, it's not as sturdy as I thought.
I mean, you are kind of OP, Leez. You literally are wielding the most powerful name in the universe. Like, you're kind of crazy strong, Leez.
It must be weak against electricity.
Yeah, bro. They're like... Huh? What? It's been a decent little while since they last saw her. Look at Agni, bro.
Leez, behind you! Don't let your guard down until they're all gone. They don't die easily, and there are more coming from that opening. That's...
Yeah. I'm not gonna comment what that makes me think of.
Similar to what I saw before. Is it connected to that same space? What if Yuta could also come out from it?
That's not a good thing, don't think that.
I think we're done for now. More could come out, but we should be able to take a breather until then. Now, how do we close this thing up? Leez, do you know anything? No, not really. I was too busy fighting them, so I didn't get to see how it got sealed. Season 3, episode 314. I remember God Kubera standing in front of it for a long time, but that's it. I guess it takes someone with strong sealing power. Too bad Chandra isn't with us. I mean, even some 4 Zen gods would do at this point. 4 Zen? Would God Ushas be able to help us? Yeah, though not as much as Asvin Zaratri would. Great, then let me go get her. Let me go get her right now. She's on Willover as we speak. Leez, I'll be right back. Kalavinka's always upbeat. Alright. Now, let's talk about that power of yours while we wait for Kalavinka. That creature you took down was highly resistant to electricity. In fact, not even Kalavinka's electricity made a dent in it. Ah. It seems like you're not even aware of the scope of your power. Wait, we've got incoming.
Oh, this one seems, bigger. Get back! This one's much bigger than the opening itself! Yeah, this one's bigger.
Huh. Well, didn't know they could force their way up to the surface. It's no time to be joking, Agni. This one is nothing like the others. I can feel its transcendental value. It might be capable of using them.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. I like the mouths. They look like zippers. This one reminds me of something, but again, that's happened multiple times. These things remind me of something. I can't quite place it. I wonder what the inspiration for their design is. Genuinely very curious. Right. Blog post time. Ah! Still not that well versed in using Kubera. Let's zoom all the way down. Oh, I should also natter a bit about my Japan trip, shouldn't I? I said I was going to in the videos. Overshot. Okay, right, here we are. Before we get into the blog post, although I'll definitely unfilter it by now. Japan, what a lovely place. I mean, most of you should remember, you better remember, that I went last year. And obviously, last year I had an absolutely brilliant time while I was over there. It's fantastic. But going the second time has really kind of drilled in just how much better it is in Japan. And I know I'm pulling the meme of Thing Japan. Woo! Right, I'm doing that. I get it. But it genuinely is just true. I'm someone that can appreciate, like, nice views and shit, so I'm not talking about, like, oh, look, mountain. Oh, look, Fuji. Oh, look, British mountain. Fuji's better. I can appreciate all kinds of, like, nice views. For example, on the flight back, we flew over Greenland on the way back. And there was this lovely view out the window of the plane. I've got a photo of it on my phone. I might, if I remember, put it in the video. But, oh my god, it was fucking gorgeous. But yeah, I'm not, like, just doing this from the senior. I'm talking about generally just most things everything that I have experienced, which is the tourism. So obviously not working, not school, and, you know, right, those things. I've not experienced the mundane shit, right? I've only experienced the good stuff, really. But as far as the good stuff goes, it is much better than the good stuff anywhere else in the world that I've been, which isn't a lot of places, being England, India, and Japan. Those are the only 3 places in the world I've been. So, you know, I'm not exactly well-traveled, but again, either way, Japan, it's great. Everything runs just so unbelievably smoothly. Like, coming from the UK, trains are fucking useless, man. They're absolutely useless. They're always late, they're always delayed, they're stupid expensive. It's just awful. It's why I don't use them. I've barely ever used trains in my time in the UK because they're just not fucking worth it. There's a story I always bring up whenever I talk about trains. There was 2 uni students who went to different unis that were friends. And they found it was cheaper for them both to fly to fucking Spain to meet up in Spain if they both got a flight than for one of them to get the train to meet the other. It's just ridiculous. But by the by, trains in Japan, dirt cheap. Like, if you're using the subway and you've got a Suica card, which I have on my phone, nice and handy. Look at that, Suica, right? It's just, not only is it really convenient to just get on the Underground, it's comparable to London Underground, only I find it much easier to navigate than the London Underground, which I've used a handful of times. The Japanese one. But either way, it's also cheaper, cleaner, doesn't stink, everything's organized. I mean, rush hour is what you'd expect. I had to catch a couple of trains during rush hour, and that's awful. But what do you expect? It's rush hour. It's like that everywhere in the world. Right? And I know there are problems with Japan. I'm not saying the place is perfect. But the things that they do right, they do really fucking well. Like, the main thing that gets me, having been twice, is the price of things. Things are just cheap. Why are things so cheap? I know I get exchange rates are going to be a big thing. I think when I went recently, it was £1 to 220 yen. So I'm effectively doubling my money, if not more. One thing, so I don't drink beer particularly often. I'm not a big fan of it. But when I normally drink ciders, but by the by. Beers in the UK, at least where I live, you're thinking like anywhere from £5 to £8, right? Per pint. In Japan, the places that I was going to with my parents, we were seeing beers for around like 300-400 yen, which was like £1.50 to £2. It's like, why the fuck is everything so cheap? Why? And it's not like it was low quality either. It was still really good. Like, the biggest meal expenditure we had was 24,000 yen. So 120 quid, give or take. And that's for 3 people, right? Well, we'd spend that back home for a lower quality meal, but also having less food. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous, man. And not to say the places we go that we spend that money at over here aren't good, because they are decent. But they're just not as good as the food was in Japan. Like, oh my god, A5 Wagyu beef was so good, man. Like, an average meal when we're going out and having like ramen or something, we're spending like, I don't know, 15 quid for 3 people. 15 quid for 3 people on what is effectively, you know, the cheap fast food option. You go like a Mackey's or something, you're spending like 30 quid, maybe 40 for a 3-person meal. Like, bruh. Oh, man. Oh, God, the price of things is just, it's jading. It's really, really jading. But, oh my god, Japan's so good. And the fact that it's cheap is an even better thing. But yeah, oh my god. I'm probably going to end up going again. Not this year, but next year. Because me and my friends have been talking about going as like a lads trip. So, we really want to go. I really want to go again. I mean, obviously. But nonetheless, let us read Curry's blog. Season 3, episode 49, finale 11. Middle school girl Shakantala. You said it was strange that somebody could recognize the 5th stage just by having seen Shakantala in her 3rd stage. The 3rd stage of Rakshasa is the age of a middle school student. And in the case of girls, unless they are special cases like Leez, their appearance does not change drastically, even after they become adults. Moreover, Shakantala is known to have been eaten during the Taraka clan's attack in N5, and right before that, Pallav even mentioned that Gadhava could be made use of. Yeah, that's worrying. In this case, it's natural to think of Shakantala first, right? Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd kind of... Yeah. Is it small? At first glance, the enemy seems small compared to Leez. The distance between the fight and Leez is so great that Culvink appears to be about the same size as Leez. Leez would appear as a dot when seen close to the enemy. Look for Leez in the scene where she pierces the enemy with her plant powers. I apologize. When this was first uploaded as a raw fastpass, for a few minutes, the previous picture file was duplicated in this scene, and the next picture was missing. So the scene was skipped until the part where it says, I think we've pretty much dealt with all of them. This is, well, you notice a missing file if the image was cut off midstream or content seemed to flow awkwardly, but only the fight scene was missing. Well, it seems like quite a few people just assumed the author was lazy and omitted the fight and didn't realize the file was missing. For those people, please check the missing portions now. The webtoon app will apply the changes immediately, but for the series app, you'll need to delete the downloaded file and download a new one. Ran, losing faith today again. Agnes skipped with Leez, Vio skipped alone, and Ran, yeah. Why does it look so old? Right, well, there we are. I hope you've all enjoyed. Do like and sub, notification bell, YouTube stuff. You know how to be trying to 1,000 subs by June. We're getting very, very close to 155 subs as of recording this video. So if you do me something, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. All the other, faff you can do, like, super thanks, hypes, all that. Mainly the thing I want is likes, comments, subs, and sharing the video. That's all I really need. Do those. I know I'm asking for a lot, but it's not free. So yeah. Yeah, be greatly appreciated. With all out of the way, I've been also, you've been you. And which is time for the video. That's, for now.